Chillingham Castle It is located close to England's border with Scotland. This made the castle become a fortress of war between the two countries for a long time. But what gives Chillingham Castle its darkest reputation is that of the notoriously sadistic torturer known as John Sage. He tortured and murdered thousands of people using all the most horrible methods humankind could devise. Many people believe that after death this tormentor still resides in Chillingham Castle. Chillingham Castle also poses a danger to visitors. Many also claim that some victims of torture still hang around Chillingham Castle. John's torture chamber, currently on display at Chillingham Castle, is a replica of John's torture chamber. The original room that was once full of corpses was sealed under the tea room. Chillingham Castle's most famous ghost is called Blue Boy, who often appears in the castle's bedroom, the Pink Room. When this spirit appears, it takes the form of a blue orb or blue glowing boy appears in a room. Sometimes people have heard the cries of a child into the room's walls. It is believed that these mysteries came from the skeleton of a young boy wearing blue clothes hidden behind a wall in said room. From the evidence it is believed that he was taken, buried alive because the finger bones and nails were broken from trying to escape the wall before it became an eternal tomb. Lady Mary Berkeley is another spirit that appears frequently. It is believed to be a result of the negative energy of sadness. After her husband, Lord Grey of Wark, left her to have an affair with her own sister. Most likely, this poor lady's soul he often appears in his private quarters and stares out the castle's upper floor windows. One event is believed to have caused Chillingham Castle to have so many ghosts. It happened towards the end of the war between England and Scotland. Excess prisoners were executed in the castle square by burning them alive. Children who had to watch their parents die were herded into King Edward's bedroom, where they were murdered and dismembered. Until today, many people claim to have seen and heard the cries of people being burned at the stake. Including the spirits of children in the aforementioned bedroom regularly. Moreover, he is not friendly to anyone who dares to enter the bedroom. Every area of this haunted castle can be considered safe. Even the castle's chapel. 2 skeletons were discovered beneath the floor of the vault. It is believed to belong to a young girl who was trying to hide. But no one knows the details of who these 2 really are. However, the ghosts of the 2 girls still come out to haunt the church, hand in hand. They are mostly mischievous in teasing or interacting with their female visitors. Chillingham Castle, filled with gruesome legends spanning over 800 years, it was built as a fortress to fight against the Scottish army and to hold and torture prisoners of war and captured soldiers. And the legend that is most talked about is the story of John Sage, a brutal prison guard who hated the Scots very much. He would slowly cut the flesh of his prisoners, piece by piece, until he finally died. Chillingham Castle is currently being renovated to accommodate tourists. But the eerie atmosphere inside this castle still remained. Screams of agony still echoed inside, including the sound of John Sage's chains being used to drag the bodies of the victims.